Hey everybody, I want to show you how I added some easy and quick storage to our vehicle for our family vacation, and that is with this hitch rack as well as with this deck box, both that I got on Amazon. So you can look in the description below. I've got a link to all the products that I've used to make this possible, as well as the hardware that I used to attach this storage box to the rack. So let's go through it. So this is an aluminum rack made by Maxhaul. It's 60 inches wide, 20 inches deep, and 3 inches tall. So the reason that I like this one is that it fits the profile of our vehicle. You actually can't see the rack in the passenger mirror or the driver's side mirror because it fits in behind the vehicle nice and snug. So super easy to maneuver around vehicles, around parking spots. We had this in hotel parking lot and other places, and it fits in parking spots nicely. I added, I'll show you in the back here, a 7-inch hitch extender, which was mainly just to get it away from the vehicle a little bit so we could still open up the tailgate, or in which case it was my wife's vehicle that we had this on, and it would still open up the swing gate past this storage. So we could open it up, get in behind it, get at whatever we needed to in the vehicle. That added 7 inches just helped us that little bit. One of the things that I put on too is these two little tightening brackets that stop the hitch wobble. So this rack from Maxhaul does have a little bit of wobble in it, okay, which I think I could fix that by adding washers in the install process right here. There's a little bit of space. I think if you added a couple of washers, you could at least minimize that swinging around. You don't hear it, you don't notice it. If you balance the load well, it just kind of sits back there and it's not a big deal. But I did add, because each hitch connection adds a little bit more wobble, and there's a couple of tightening brackets that you can put on the hitch in order to minimize that wobble. So as you can see there, those are in place as well, holding the 7-inch extension and holding the hitch in place. So one of the cool things that I got on Amazon was this box, okay, which I really like because it's lockable, as well as really nice added storage. So it has enough space. I put an inflatable paddleboard as well as my tackle box and some fishing supplies for the trip. It was really nice to be able to pack that in here if it's wet, sandy, and have it not in the vehicle. And this rack has enough space to perfectly fit a Yeti 35 as well. So the Yeti's not strapped on, it's not bolted on. We did run one strap from the side there to the side there around that space in order to do that, but that was super handy for transporting food, but mostly just to have drinks. Whenever we stopped, I kept this loaded up with Diet Coke, and it was just convenient to be able to just grab a drink that we had in the cooler instead of having to buy one at all those stops there. So one of the reasons I like this deck box here is that it is lockable. So we've got two locks here. We put one on each side. Super handy, easy to use, keeps it nice and secure. We did park overnight at a hotel and just left this locked, filled up in the back of the vehicle. We brought the cooler inside, but this was good to go. So I'll put a link in the description to show the hardware that I use. I'll show you on the inside of the box here just what the hardware looks like. There's basically two kind of metal straps, okay, which are brackets, and then I put a 2-inch bolt with a thick washer on the top end and on the bottom end, and that kind of connected this box securely to the rack. So I'll give you a couple different angles so you can see what that looks like. Again, links to all these products are in the description below, so you can build this rack for yourself. So all in all, it took about an hour to put together. Super handy. Added, I think, 6.5 cubic feet of storage in the box, as well as a cooler to the back of our vehicle, which made our last family vacation that much more enjoyable to have the added storage. So check it out, build one for yourself. Good luck.